What up? Before I get into the video, future editor Jacob here if you didn't notice, but before we get into the video, I have a confession to make. You might be questioning why I didn't do a band showcase or a king showcase and went straight into godly Escanor. It's because I didn't really record it professionally. Like I was in a call with someone and I was in a rush, I was in a hurry, so I didn't really talk much. The only time I was talking was responding to my friend and some questions and maybe a little bit of reactions from some stuff we talked about. Yeah, overall, very, very unprofessional of me. Yeah, if you want to see those videos, the band and the King Showcase, I'll edit those videos and then I'll upload them after this video. Yeah, but they're gonna be unlisted from my channel because I don't want to be showing an unprofessional video, so it's gonna be unlisted. But you guys can go view it in the Roblox stuff playlist. I usually put all my Roblox videos in. I'll put a reference on where my playlist is. So yeah, enjoy the video. What up? It's your boy, Jacob25 here, back with another video. And today is a huge step in my career in Anime Last Stand because we're gonna be evolving Escanor. I won't go too much into details, but I'll just show you what you have to do. I already got all the things already. So you have to evolve Escanor, evolve Meliodas, evolve Bond, whatever you call him. And then you have to evolve King, and then you have to complete 25 matches of Hogtown Purgatory, Act 6 to be specific. It's not necessarily hard if you have Benimaru, but it does take a long time. That's the only hard part about it. Staying in one spot the whole time. And then Hogtown Wave 100 and Nightmare. That might be the hardest part. I don't know. Maybe if you have like a friend or two, maybe it'll be easier. I played with a friend, so I kind of got carried, but yeah, other than that, that's probably like the hardest part of the quest. And then 30,000 kills, that's easy. You just go in the desert map, and then first world, the Naruto map, and then collect 500 essences is probably one of the harder quests, cause like you're probably not nearly as strong as most people, so you're probably gonna have to either farm the normal or the nightmare difficulty of the elemental caverns. I'll show you guys. You're probably gonna have to farm either this one or this one, but it really just depends on how good your damage is. You have to do that. You also have to think about grinding other elemental types for each other individual unit. So these two are probably the hardest because there's not nearly as good light or dark units in early game. I'd say Escanor to grind the flame essence is like moderately hard. So yeah, it's not overly difficult either. Yeah, and then this I'll give you like a section of my video to find the divine axe, but it's not. I guarantee you, it's not nearly as hard to find. You literally just look around the map, and if you can't find it around the map, I'll leave a section of the video to of its own like dedicated space to itself. And then, not at least, but not least, when you have all those done, just claim all those and claim this. Then you go to, I believe, summon. There you go over here. Divine Crafter. And Helix of Pride. And then you go over here. And I don't really care about my stat for cooldown, so. And then, bam! That is Escanor! Anyway, let's do a showcase. I probably don't have enough foods? Yeah, I don't have enough. It's fine though. It's still good damage. Alright, I'm in the game. To find the X, you go over here, somewhere over here. I thought yeah, it's right here. So go over here, and then I think it's right here. I kind of just like look up a video and just try to copy that, but I'm pretty sure it's right here. It's just I don't have the option to claim it anymore because you know I already found it. So yeah, it would make sense for it to not be there. But yeah, that's where that is. All right, let's see if Escanor is a hybrid on place down. He is a hybrid. That's cool. When I max out my idol or my eye, I'm gonna cut to that part of the video. So yeah, I'll be right back. Alright, I maxed out my eye. Let's officially start the showcase. So, yeah, he's doing really good damage, but I'm only assuming that because of the nature modifier or element, but it's fine, it's still good damage. I just realized he's doing... Does he get more damage over time? It's kind of like, was it Anime Adventures, or is it... Yeah, Anime Adventures. He passively gets more damage? Okay, that's pretty cool. He also is doing his own unique tick attack or tick damage. I'm assuming it's just as good as fire. So yeah, probably just does more damage. Alright, so let's see what he does. Alright, so I'm assuming this is a new attack. Let's see what it does. Oh, it's not one attack where he like just points at people and just like get obliterates them. Yeah, I found that pretty funny and pretty cool in the anime. Yeah, I like that touch. Alright, so let's move on to the next attack. Solar Crash. See what this does. Is it a fireball? God damn, that shit is so high. Oh my god. Yeah, it's a fireball. Okay. Yeah, I'm very familiar with that attack too, from the anime where you just chucks a fireball at someone. At least I think so, for what I remember. Yeah, Escanor is pretty pricey, so I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to use him in a real game, but he's definitely gonna help a lot in not flame, nature caverns and water caverns. The fireball's a full AOE. I didn't know this. I didn't notice that. That's interesting. This is probably gonna take a while to get to 200. So I'm assuming his last upgrade is like 1,000,000 then? That's very iffy. I guess I'll be right back until the thing is to the next attack. So yeah, be right back. Alright, I just spent like 10 minutes, maybe a bit lower than that, or less than that. So that's his final upgrade. He doesn't do anything special after his fireball upgrade. Unless you want more damage, I wouldn't recommend upgrading past that. So, yeah, because you're already getting more passive damage increase, and just insanely good damage, whether or not low level or higher level. So we're gonna go back to lobby because there's nothing really else to show here because, you know, that's his final damage. So I'm not really like a Seven Deadly Sins enjoyer or like an anime watcher, but like, does he do anything else besides those three moves? Because I don't know. Not gonna lie, that fireball move, it was good, but it was kind of lackluster, not gonna lie. Other than that, for a godly unit, he's pretty good. Yeah, let's see what his blessing looks like. I'm assuming it's like what he's wearing, so. Yeah, I'm pretty cool now. Yeah. Yeah, other than that, that is Escanor. Overall, he does live up to the rarity. He's godly, so yeah, because he's doing 100 million. And I think if I max him out, he'd probably be doing 200 million. I'm not too sure. The damage increase would probably be dramatic though if I do upgrade him to level 85. Probably wouldn't have gotten this far, nearly as far for a low level if it weren't for my friend. So yeah, because there were certain parts of the game where I did seek help from him and at least just tag along with him because that's what I did with my elemental essences. I tagged along just to get some elemental essence, and yeah, probably wouldn't have nearly taken as long if I didn't do that with him. But yeah, that is my first godly showcase. This video is probably gonna be way shorter because it took 20 minutes for some reason. Other than that, if you enjoyed today's video, leave a like. And if you're new around here, want to see more Anime Last Stand videos, subscribe and stay tuned. And if you got any more tips from here on out, because not gonna lie, I haven't progressed into any other story. So yeah, if you got any anime Last Stand recommendations, like what I should do after this, let me know, and I'll probably do that because I'm kind of lost from that for right now. Because I just did one of my goals, my main goals. So do anime reactions. So if you got if you got any anime recommendations, let me know in the comments down below. And yeah, peace.